Government calls for more efficient vehicles. The U.S. government has announced plans to increase the efficiency of vehicles in America. Due to high oil prices, lawmakers believe it will be beneficial for Americans to drive more fuel-efficient vehicles. While environmentalists cheer the proposal, others are not convinced the government needs to regulate vehicles. Many people prefer to have less government intervention and increased free trade. Others argue that the government's support of domestic automakers is causing the problems in the first place. European cars get higher fuel economy, yet domestic autos are still inefficient. The title is called Government Calls for More Efficient Vehicles. If it's efficient, it means that it accomplishes a lot with less energy. So you could say it does more with less. It does more with less. So, if a vehicle is efficient, then it uses less gas. Uses less gas, or uses less fuel. Vehicles are cars, trucks, SUVs, anything that you can drive on the road is a vehicle. The U.S. government has announced is like told us about plans. Those are things to do in the future. Things to do in the future. Announced plans to increase the efficiency of vehicles. You see, efficiency and efficient, same thing. But this is how much. This is just, okay, efficient, but we're not saying how much. Efficiency is used for how much. Efficiency of vehicles in America. Due to high oil prices, lawmakers believe it will be beneficial. What is believe? Believe means they think, but don't know. They don't know. In fact, when you believe something, it's generally because it's not real. So they believe it will be beneficial for America. Beneficial means good. It'll be good for Americans. Beneficial for Americans to drive more fuel-efficient vehicles. While environmentalists cheer the proposal, remember, is the idea or the plan, others are not convinced the government needs to regulate vehicles. Convinced means, okay, they told us something and we now know it to be true, but people are not convinced, so they're like, I don't know. The government needs to regulate vehicles. Regulate means have laws. Have laws. Regulate vehicles. Many people prefer to have less government intervention and increased free trade. Intervention is when you have the government getting in between. You see, inter means between. So it's like, okay, here's me, here's the government. Well, here's you. So the government is in between me and you. It's in between. So the government intervention, some people don't like that, and other people do, but other people like increased free trade. That means you can trade with no tax. Free is no tax. Free trade is no tax. Others, that's what we say for other people. Other people. So you can say other people argue, or you can say others argue. Others argue that government support of domestic automakers is causing the problems in the first place. Support means help. So government help of domestic. Domestic means in our country. In this article, the country is United States, so domestic is United States. Automakers is, auto means car, so car makers is causing the problems in the first place. European cars get higher fuel economy. Higher fuel economy, that means they use less gas. Higher fuel economy, better on money. higher fuel economy, and yet domestic autos are still inefficient. So they're not efficient. Inefficient means not efficient.